Women of the world, unite. We may be from different backgrounds and cultures, but we all share the ability to bring a child into the world. While some of us may choose not to use our unique skill, and some of us are sadly unable to thanks to reasons out of our control, pregnancy is one thing that will always bond us together. And even though millions of women in history have done it, it's still a 9-month roller coaster. You can read all the books and mommy blogs you want. Nothing will actually prepare you for the horror that is pup rash. It's hard, but it's so worth it. Summer or winter, you're sweating constantly. The fact of the matter is that no matter if you're carrying during the summer or winter months, you will sweat constantly. If anyone complains that the house or office is too cold, then that's too bad for them. Tricks that range from blow drying your hair while you have a fan blasting to sitting in a kiddie pool 24/7 will help you survive. Your abs and your back are constantly on fire. When it comes down to it, you're carrying an extra 20 to 40 pounds around. The baby itself will rarely be more than 12 pounds, but your body is also packing on the extra pounds to feed another life. A lot of women swear by using athletic tape to support their belly and relieve their back. One word: Kegels. If you're pregnant, then you know about the importance of Kegels. But all women should know about Kegels because strengthening your pelvic area now will help you in the future. Plus it's a secretive workout that you can do just sitting anywhere, anytime. Keep reading to see why you'll start to depend on people by the 3rd trimester. All your clothes are useless now. What to do with your clothing is a catch-22. Either you bite the bullet and go out and buy hundreds of dollars worth of new maternity clothes, or you cut up your regular clothes and DIY them to make it fit your belly. If you don't want to ruin your current clothes, then see if any old sundresses or oversized t-shirts in your closet will fit. You have to pee more than usual. Women seem to need to pee more than men in general. But when all your organs get squished to make room for the baby, the bladder takes a hit too. Honestly, there is no tip that will help you pee less. The only thing that might help is doing those Kegels to keep everything contained. By the 3rd trimester, you can't do anything by yourself. Women don't like to admit it, but by the 8th or 9th month, we're a little bit useless. We can barely put on our shoes or pick up a dropped fork. If you're a single mom, life is tough. If you have a partner helping you out, they need to start carrying some weight. Even if we get a little useless, it doesn't stop women from doing this one pregnancy habit coming up. No pregnancy pillow will give you a good night's sleep. I've read the science and evidence behind pregnancy pillows. They have fancy worm pillows to support your back, legs, tummy, neck, and control your breathing, but it's never enough. Listen to your doctor and chiropractor, but just do whatever you need to do to get a good night's sleep. The cravings are real. Some women admit to getting extreme food cravings, while others claim they have no extra food desires. The one thing that is commonly accepted is that you will eat so much more than ever before. After all, you are technically eating for two. If anyone tries to say you don't need that second plate of spaghetti, then remove them from your life. Nesting is a real problem. For the new moms who don't know, nesting is a pregnancy habit of cleaning and preparing your household for the baby, and it can be a serious issue. Moms who are on the brink of exhaustion will feel the urge to clean and prepare. Just relax and know that it will all work out. Next, the realities of swelling. Everywhere. Say goodbye to wearing any jewelry. Forget about wearing that gorgeous wedding ring. By the 2nd trimester, it has no chance of fitting on your fingers. Some women have used stretchy silicone rings as a symbolic replacement for their wedding ring during their pregnancies. Wearing closed shoes is a no. If you're carrying during the winter, it's hard to convince yourself to wear flip-flops to work when there's snow on the ground. If you're carrying in the summer, you get to wear sandals 24/7, but you're sweating even more. There's no winning. Basically, everything that can swell will swell. When it comes down to it, whatever body part can swell will manage to do it. Many women experience bleeding noses and gums due to swelling. Sadly, there's not much you can do about it other than pack on the ice and hope it's a one-time thing. Keep reading to be reminded that some of the hardest parts about being pregnant having nothing to do with your body. Putting on a bra is a serious life decision. I debated writing out a pros and cons list each morning when I was deciding whether or not to put on a bra. Your normal ones don't fit, and no one wants to shell out the $90 for a pregnancy bra. Not to mention they're bound to get sweaty and uncomfortable throughout the day. I wish it were more acceptable to wear a sports bra every single day. No one tells you about the horror of pup rash. No, there are no cute fluffy puppies involved with pup rash. PUP stands for pruritic urticarial papules and plaques of pregnancy, which is a fancy way of saying that a rash can erupt in the stretch marks on your body. The rash is super itchy, and the only cure is giving birth and letting your skin get back to normal. It's basically the worst. Choosing a name means remembering all the people you used to hate. On top of everything else you're dealing with during your pregnancy, you also have to decide the name and fate of your child. For many, it means finding a name that is a balance between unique and basic. Plus, going through baby names reminds you of all the people in life you've ever hated. Keep reading to find out if pregnancy brain is actually a thing. Varicose veins aren't just for old people. Varicose veins are much more common in pregnant women than senior citizens. Varicose veins occur because as the baby grows, it takes up room from the large blood vein that delivers blood to your legs, causing your leg veins to swell. Don't worry though, they have made compression stocking made specifically for this issue. Everyone has different morning sickness. For many women, morning sickness is as bad as people make it out to be. For others, it's uncomfortable and annoying but not much worse than a typical Sunday morning in college. Other women, like Kate Middleton, experience a severe form of morning sickness that requires hospitalization. No matter how severe it is, it's not fun. Pregnancy brain can make you mess up on the easiest tasks. You may have heard of the term pregnancy brain and thought it was just an excuse for pregnant women to mess up little things. Sometimes it's forgetting to turn off the sink, or accidentally picking up deodorant instead of toothpaste. Whatever it is, science is currently researching the causes to see if it's just a myth or a real side effect. It's a roller coaster of emotions. Both men and women experience hormone imbalances that can cause major mood swings, but pregnancy is a known factor for those imbalances. After all, your hormones and genes are doing half the work. For pregnant women, the most obvious sign is spontaneous crying or laughter. It's all just part of the journey. Don't hate on the people who seem to have perfect pregnancies. Some women will encounter every single hardship of pregnancy, while others will seem to have a picture-perfect pregnancy. It can be frustrating, but remember to stay humble. Whichever end of the spectrum you experienced or will end up on, remember that the other pregnant women out there are on the same journey as you.